How's it going, team? This is the Brown Man, and I have a couple of quick tips to improve your hunter slash just shooting game in Evil Dead. One of them is explained right here. Accuracy counts. Hit those headshots. Headshots do double balance bar damage, double health damage. It scales down in terms of damage for bosses, but you get that beautiful double balance bar. And a lot of people are losing on the book because they are just going ham. They're being very aggressive at the book on the last stages, and it's like, oh my god! But you have to hit those headshots because, for example, a 50 balance bar bullet becomes a 100 balance bar bullet, and especially if it's something on the pistol or it would be a revolver, which has pretty good fire rates. It's going to get really nutty, like the balance bar damage that they're taking. It becomes super nutty, and they cannot keep up with it. And then when they get stunned, you have the free damage if you want to go into the melee swings, or since it's not really moving that much, you can follow up with additional headshots. And units, elite units, should be melting in a mere moments, especially with a hunter hitting their headshots. Firm grip helps. It reduces the recoil, so you can aim back onto the target a little bit better. And if you're playing Hunter, you might want to have some fear mitigation. I typically don't run fear mitigation, but I'm just using this because I'm using the pistol Amanda, and I'd rather not stun lock someone to death. If I wasn't running pistol, then I wouldn't be invested in I ain't afraid no trap, and I'd have maybe 2 points or no points in Fear No Evil. I'd do deadly from a distance, deadly up close, and some long shot here. One thing for shotgun type users is actually, so you hit is a spray. It's a spray of pellets. So when you look at the damage on a shotgun type weapon, it says this weapon does X amount of damage. But when you hit a headshot, each pellet will not get the headshot boost. It's actually a bunch of pellets that add to that number. So only the pellets that hit the head will get the boost. So for example, if you see you'll see a bunch of little numbers every time you hit something with a shotgun. It'll be like 65, 65, 65, 65, 75, 75, 50, 50, 50, right? So only the couple that hit the head gets the boost. So if you go for surgical strike, it reduces the spread of ranged weapons. So it makes it more condensed, it makes it tighter. So more pellets will hit where you're going. So if you go for the head, a lot more pellets will get that boost. That's pretty good. And then especially if you're running Hunter, long shot is not bad. Shotguns don't have the best of range, especially you'll see a double barrel or boomstick. But you can go into long shot and increase the range by 50%. You don't have to hug your target. Typically with shotgun type weapons, if you want maximum damage, you have to be in a certain, range to be the most effective, and you can get picked out by doing so. Only hunters have long shot, so if you're not a hunter, too bad a little bit. But long shot is definitely not a bad choice if you're going for shotgun type or shotgun class weapons. And the last bit, we're gonna make this real short, is Annie. Annie is the goddess from the heavens that is slept upon, and she has wings, and she flies among us. And she looks like one of us because she walks among us, but she is not among us. So she has these abilities down here. Haymaker, damage to you with by you and anybody in your radius. Deal 25% more balance bar damage to a basic unit. And Slugger, balance bar damage to elite units up by 25%, and balance bar damage to boss units 100%. When bosses don't have that last upgrade in their tree, they can still get stunned. Slugger, if you're good on the headshots, and you can run Annie as a hunter. You can run Annie as a hunter, that's fine. If you don't want to go all this route here, you can actually take out, invest in Wig Splitter, go ham. Because when she gets possessed, she does not have the same damage stack. She loses the aura buffs, so she's a lot easier to deal with. And personally, I'd put a legendary gun on Annie. It's an unpopular opinion, but a hunter is very risky, especially if they don't have fear mitigation, to be giving a legendary weapon and wipe their team out. Annie does not have the liability, but she has similar damage as a hunter without the liability, and plus she is a leader, so she has extra fear resistance. Great. So we're gonna go back into the topic of headshots, right? So you're doing a 50 balance bar damage shot, right? From a gun, you hit the head 100%. It does a 100 damage bar, balance bar damage, right? Well, we have Slugger. It increases the balance bar damage by another 100%. So you're doing at least, for example, a 50 balance bar of damage gun, you're doing at least 150 damage. It gets really nutty really fast. So these are just a couple of quick tips. Headshot, 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 headshot. I have a video that will be in a card at the end of this video, actually, is with me getting a lot of headshots with Amanda, but there's certain techniques that I use, like the shoulder, like the line of sight roll, looking at the shoulder is kind of like a boxer. You want to look at the stance, you want to look, don't just aim for example, the head, but you can look at the shoulder, see where the model is going, and follow through. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay safe, and have a good one.